time for the popcorn. Arthemera dubbed this mini popcorn. So, when you make milk, a lot of people don't even follow directions, right?
Yeah.
They just do it, like here for instance. Let's pretend that you just like a tiny, only like a tiny bit of strawberry stuff, right? If you didn't want a whole bunch in here, how would you measure it? What would you know how to put it in?
Just measure it to taste.
Yeah, you would eyeball it, right?
Yeah.
You would see what shade of pink it turned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say we do this. That's somewhat pink, right?
Yeah.
See? It's a little bit pink. So let's say you wanted to add a little bit more because you want it to be pink. Okay? That's pretty pink, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. It's a
See how
pretty
pink that is?
It's pretty.
It's pretty. Too sweet?
Yeah.
Should we try adding more? You see how with every little bit we put in there, it gets darker, right?
Yeah.
But what if we put in a whole bunch? Right? Hold on. Now try stirring it. Look how thick that is on the spoon too. See?
Yeah.
It stays on the spoon instead of running off immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's, look how dark pink that is. But see, gross, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But look how thick that is. We didn't follow instructions, right? We just got it to the color we kind of wanted it at, right? And that was it.
Nasty.
Well, that's not really the point, though. All right, so would you say it was important to follow directions?
Yeah.
Because we put like 3 or 4 tablespoons worth in there, and it's supposed to be 2 tablespoons to a glass. But we did what we wanted to get it to color. We eyeballed it, right? Well, there's this person on the internet that on TikTok that's making getting famous for a pink sauce. Has a pink sauce that every time that it's on camera, it seems to change color, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And they're complaining that that the sauce she was using was super dark pink and thick, like this sauce, and then the sauce she was sending out was super light pink and not thick, like the earlier milk, right? So what would that tell you?
That they don't have a recipe to follow?
They're not following a good recipe, right? But that they were kind of eyeballing it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because she was using one that was super thick and pink, and then the ones that people were getting in the mail were different shades of pink.
Mm-hmm.
Like they weren't following instructions, right? They were just making whatever pink they wanted.
Yeah.
So everyone on the internet was talking about what's making it different colors, right? And they were saying it's because it was spoiling. Well, I don't think that's true. It may have been spoiling, but I think it was different colors because the sauce she was using was dark pink and thick, and the sauce she was sending out was light, because I think she was using a powder with the dragon fruit in it to make it thicker, or to make it more pink, to make it more thick. And then when she was mass producing it to send it out, she used less powder. So it wasn't as pink, and it wasn't as thick, and it was runny. Yeah, so this idea came to me last night. And another thing, they were saying she was putting milk in it. It's like, I don't know if she was putting milk in it. What I think was happening was she was going to some place and buying the cheapest ranch mix she could. And what does that say in big letters right there?
Contains milk.
Yeah, kind of weird, huh? Why is that weird?
Because it's a powder.
Oh, yeah. So maybe. And look, what else does it have in it? It has buttermilk. It has food starch and dried onions. A lot of these ingredients were. Some of these ingredients are ingredients she listed on her label, huh? So what I think was happening was she was mixing dry ranch packets with dragon fruit powder into some vinegar. Maybe a little bit of honey too.
Ew.
And the reason why it wasn't a consistent color and thickness was because the darker ones that were thicker had more powder in it, and she was just eyeballing it. So here, let's see if we can create that, right?
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
We're not going to do it with a recipe either. We're gonna, well, maybe we will. Let's see. It says you need vegetable oil, huh?
We have some.
Well, she was probably using, wait, in a bowl combine 1 cup milk, 1 cup mayonnaise, and the content of dressing. Wow, look at that. These are all ingredients she listed on her label. Oops. But what we're gonna do is she barely had any milk in there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put some vinegar in there because she also listed vinegar. Okay.
Okay.
What we're gonna do then is put some milk in there because she was following some of the instructions on the packet. And you think she had tomato paste in there? So here we go.
What do we use to mix it?
We are going to use this. Want to?
Yeah.
Okay. But now what we're going to do, we're going to pretend this is dragon fruit.
Okay. Dry dragon fruit?
Yeah. But that's almost the pink that they were sending out. The mass-produced ones that people were getting in the mail kind of looked like that, didn't they?
Yeah.
All right. Now let's see what happens when we add more. It gets a little more pink, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See? A bunch. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Boy. Look. Seems to be getting a little thicker, huh?
Yeah.
And look, it's the pink in the video of the original hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've proven that she's using powdered ranch and powdered dragon fruit, and that the reason the thickness and the color change is because the amount of dragon fruit powder she's putting in. Right?
Yeah.
And it's not, and the color doesn't change because it's going spoiled, at least the main reason. It's because she's not putting enough dragon fruit in there to match her first videos. Right?
Yeah.
Because she probably found out it was too expensive. Do you want to try it?
Oh, sure. Is it gonna make
We're
me
not gonna,
sick?
no. This pink sauce won't make you sick because we're gonna throw it away before it spoils.
Okay.
Just try it. It won't kill you. Do you want me to try it first?
I
Just over the top so you're not spilling it much. That's the reason why I think the color changed in the packages that people were getting out. And she's charging $20 a bottle. And you know how big the bottles are? They're about as big as those upside down squeeze bottles of ketchup. Not my favorite. That's my conclusion. That's what I wanted to do, is show you how my theory on why the pink sauce changed colors and consistency. It probably tastes about the same. What I didn't do was add honey though, and she supposedly added raw honey, which according to a food expert could cause botulism. Now there's I think there's a few reasons why it's spoiled. Is because if you read the container here, there's a lot of ingredients. Some of them are preservatives, and that goes the same for the bottles of ranch. The reason that ranch has milk in it. We've proven that. It's on the powder and it's in the thing. It's in the wet ingredients list. But it doesn't spoil when it goes across the country. Why? Because among the 78 ingredients that are in Hidden Valley Ranch, there's a few different kinds of preservatives. And while she puts vinegar in here and citric acid, she does not put enough of it to preserve the content from spoiling. You would have to pasteurize it at some point, which means cooking it to 190 degrees for like 3 to 4 minutes is what I've been told. And that pasteurizes it and stops the, like even with like hot sauces that do fermentation, they have to pasteurize it to stop the fermentation process. Well, if you put in enough preservatives, you don't have to cook it. But if you don't, you have to pasteurize your product in order for it not to spoil in the heat and things. And I don't think either of those two things were happening with this sauce. So I think that's maybe why it was exploding in the mail. But the reason it kept changing colors wasn't because of its, going super bad, mostly. It was because of the powder, the amount of dragon fruit powder that was being put in. That is my take on the pink sauce.